So welcome everybody. It's Marion here. Welcome to my sacred space, my collaborative meditation sacred space. And I'm here with Pooja. I'm just going to let everybody come online. I would love to ask somebody, this is the ubiquitous Zoom question, isn't it? Would somebody mind putting in the chat that you can hear me? Can you hear me okay? Would somebody be happy? Yes, thank you so much. Oh, that's great. All right, so we're just going to, we're a large group today, so I'm just going to give everybody a little bit of time to come online and get settled in. So I've got Pooja here. Just going to invite Pooja to unmute herself so she can say hello.
Hello, everyone.
So thank you. Yes. Oh, all the messages are coming in. So for anybody who maybe this is your first time here, just to know that the chat is open just for a few minutes before we actually start. We're going to start any moment now. This session is also being recorded so that you'll be able to listen to this again. Right, it looks like everybody's flooding in. So I'm so grateful that you're all here. Thank you so much for joining us today. So let's get started. All right. Okay, well, welcome. So I'm Marion Young, and ever since March, like so many other people, I put my meditation and stillness offerings online. Everything went online. So it felt like I thought after a while, maybe it would be a very good idea to have some fresh voices coming in. Maybe that some of my regular participants would get a little bit bored with my voice all the time. And I thought, wouldn't it be lovely if I had some guest facilitators that came into my sacred space and share their wisdom, their techniques, and guide us through a meditation. So that's how the monthly collaborative meditation was born. And we've had some lovely facilitators, and it's been really lovely. I've really enjoyed it. And I'm very, very excited today to introduce you to Pooja. And Pooja is somebody, like all the other facilitators that I've had here in this space, is someone that I've known. Pooja's case, I've known you 5 years now, haven't I, Pooja? I choose facilitators who I see embody spirituality in a very real and practical way, and who navigate challenges. And Pooja, like all of us, have had some big challenges, and I've watched her use her skills, use her techniques to help her grow and deepen her connection to grace. I use that word, grace, source, and have huge respect for that. So I'm really, really pleased that Pooja's here, because I wanted to invite people who I felt had something to offer my listeners. Maybe it feels a bit like a radio station, I think, these days, these online webinars. So something to offer that's really practical, that's going to help us all navigate these extraordinary times in a very real and helpful way. So I've just got a little bio here for Pooja, and Pooja is a trauma-informed, accredited, certified EFT coach in emotional freedom technique. So I'm really looking forward to hearing more about that, Pooja. And she's also a therapist and a mantra and meditation teacher. And she's going to be sharing her personal insights today into her own simple, everyday spiritual practices that have helped her connect to a deeper sense of self and access her inner sanctuary of peace and joy, even in the most difficult of times. And Pooja and I both share a huge love of silence and stillness, and she and I have spent many hours meeting in the silence in person before lockdown came along, and since then in the ethers. So I'm really looking forward to your guided meditation, Pooja. So how this is going to work, in a minute I'm going to hand over to Pooja. We're also just going to take a few moments to open our sacred space today. And Pooja will take us through till about 2:15. And then at 2:15, we will take any questions or realizations in the chat, or answer. Pooja can answer any of your questions or anything else that she hasn't covered that you'd like to find out from her. And then we close our session at 2:30. So that's how it works. All right, so before I hand over to Pooja, let us just take a few moments now to prepare for this special, precious time together. And I'd like to invite you to close your eyes. And you may find that your breathing naturally deepens, because it's the power of our intention, isn't it, that is so potent when we are entering a sacred space like this. What we're saying is that we're calling in the grace, the presence, the stillness, whatever your word is, whatever your faith is, the higher power, the living life force that is flowing through us and is guiding our lives if we allow ourselves to listen to its wisdom. So as we step into our sanctuary, and my goodness, we need our sacred spaces at the moment, there is an invitation to let everything that's going on recede and sort of move to the background, so that you can call your energy home into this moment in time and be here now with us together in the ethers. And just feel yourself beginning to settle in the here and now. And let every thought and every breath and every sound invite you to relax and to let go of the stresses and the tensions of the morning. You may notice that your breathing naturally deepens as there is a letting go and a releasing and a gathering of your energy in, coming into this sanctuary with us. And noticing how your mind is unwinding. And there is a resting in the stillness and in the spaces between the words. Okay, so we're here and we're asking for the highest and the most beautiful to take place here for us all. And that our homes become holy places, sacred spaces, in which we can rest and be deeply nourished today. All right, so a big deep breath in and releasing that breath. I'm thrilled to be able to hand over to you now, Pooja, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Marion. Hello, everyone. So glad to be here with you all. So I'm just going to share today some of my spiritual practices that have helped me to reconnect to my center of inner peace and joy whenever I have found myself to be out of alignment, especially in difficult and challenging times. So I hope you find it helpful. I just wanted to start by sharing with you some of the challenges me and my family have gone through in recent years. So in August 2017, out of the blue, our dad was diagnosed with a terminal brain tumor. And we were told that he had only 3 months to live. From that moment, our lives were turned upside down. Overnight, we became his full-time primary carers, 24/7 for 3 months. We had a hospital bed in our living room, and we lived in that room with him day and night. Every moment brought a new challenge, with a daily decline in his mind and body. After his passing, we were beyond exhausted and so overwhelmed by our grief. But our challenges continued for another 2 years. The realization I had from that phase of my life was that at times of great challenge and despair, it is still possible to experience the most blessed of times. As during his illness, as a family, we shared some of the most profound moments of deep peace, joy, laughter, and unconditional love. It is said that everything in this universe has an energetic vibration. So for us to experience more peace and joy in our life, we need to tune into the frequency of that energetic vibration. So how do we do this? I believe it's through our consciousness, that energy field of pure, unbounded awareness through which all of life exists and evolves. As Einstein said, no problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. So I believe that the way to move through our challenges is through the expansion of our consciousness. As our conscious awareness grows, we will be able to access that pure energy source of infinite peace, joy, and wisdom that can guide us to move through our challenges with an effortless grace. So how do we raise our energetic vibration and deepen our conscious awareness? These are my personal top 10 spiritual practices that I use. So my first practice is to make the present moment your guru, your spiritual teacher. I believe the present moment contains within it the seed of not only our challenge, but also its spiritual solution and the gift of our inner healing and transformation. So needed for us to move through and out of our challenges into a more peaceful, joyful, and resourceful state of being. My second practice is the act of surrender. Let go of the desire to control how your life should be and be open to whatever is happening in the present moment. Because energetically, whatever you resist will persist. And this brings me to my third practice, exercising our muscles of trust, faith, belief, and courage, which I see as the 4 pillars of surrender. Trust that life is always evolving for your highest good. Have faith that there is a spiritual solution to every problem. Believe in a power greater than you to have your back, whether you call it universe, grace, or a God of your understanding. The same power that is the source of this whole creation will also be the source of your solutions. Be courageous. Know that nothing can trouble you as much as your own mind. Be mindful of your thoughts, as your body is actively listening and responding to every thought you have. Practice techniques to calm and regulate your nervous system so that your body is grounded in a sense of safety. I use EFT tapping to do this, but use a technique that works for you. My fourth practice is the practice of self-inquiry. Before going into meditation, I use the power of intention to surrender my challenges to a higher wisdom. I then go into my meditation like a blank canvas, just resting deeply in the stillness within. And as soon as I emerge from that meditation, I put pen to paper and journal the pure wisdom coming from my inner self, my soul. I have used this practice like a GPS to navigate my way out of the biggest of challenges, and I have always received very practical guidance on action steps to take in my everyday life. My fifth practice is to follow your bliss. This is one of the quickest ways to change your energetic vibrations. In every moment, only choose that which sparks joy for you. Start with the smallest of things, in your everyday choices, in the here and now. Every step you take in the energy of joy will snowball into a momentum, and you will suddenly realize that your life is naturally unfolding with a blissful, effortless grace and spontaneous synchronicity. As Joseph Campbell said, follow your bliss, and the universe will open doors for you where there were only walls. My sixth practice is using mantras to change our energetic vibrations. I work with Sanskrit mantras. Sanskrit is the ancient Indian language of sound vibrations, so it is very effective in uplifting our energy. But what also works really well as a mantra is the I am principle. I am are two of the most powerful words, for what you put after these two words can shape your reality. Using the words I am, followed by a positive affirmation, stated in the present tense, is a really effective mantra to work with. My seventh practice is using uplifting music and movement to raise my energetic vibration. I personally like to listen to Sanskrit mantra chants during my day, and I also like walking and qigong as forms of movement. And we all know about the healing power of nature, especially trees. So spend as much time as you can in their presence. The key is to find something that sparks joy for you. So my eighth practice is laughter. Nothing can change our energetic vibration and spark joy as fast as genuine, heartfelt laughter. When we were caring for our dad during his illness, my sister chanced upon a TV show called Impractical Jokers. We used to watch this show for half an hour late at night, and I can't tell you how much relief we got from sharing some silly laughter together for those few moments. We were also very fortunate to share moments of laughter with our dad too. Even though he was so unwell, he never gave up his humor until the very end. My ninth practice is to cultivate an attitude of gratitude. I am not great with writing gratitude lists, but I do say simple thank yous to God throughout the day for anything and everything. See everything in your life as a miracle and take nothing for granted. My 10th practice is take responsibility for your energetic vibrational frequency by investing time and effort in your self-care and healing in whatever way sparks joy for you. Something that has brought huge transformation to my life, in addition to meditation and self-inquiry, is EFT tapping, which is short for Emotional Freedom Techniques. EFT tapping has helped me in so many ways, from processing my grief to releasing lifelong limiting beliefs, fears, habits, and conditioning. So find something that sparks joy for you and helps you heal. So those were my top 10 spiritual practices. I hope you found them helpful. So I'd just like you to take a couple of moments now to get comfortable for our meditation. You may want to sit up or lie down. Either way, gently have the palms of your hands facing up or outwards. And as you get ready, I will just share this poem with you. It's called Footprints in the Sand. One night, a man had a dream. He dreamed he was walking along the beach with the Lord. Across the sky flashed scenes from his life. For each scene he noticed two sets of footprints in the sand, one belonging to him and the other to the Lord. When the last scene of his life flashed before him, he looked back at the footprints in the sand he noticed that many times along the path of his life, there were only one set of footprints. He also noticed that it happened at the very lowest and saddest times in his life. This really bothered him, and he questioned the Lord about it. Lord, you once said, if I decided to follow you, you'd walk with me all the way. But I have noticed that during the most troublesome times in my life, there is only one set of footprints. I don't understand why, when I needed you most, you would leave me. The Lord replied, my son, my precious child, I love you, and I would never leave you. During your times of trial and suffering, when you see only one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you. So just getting ready to meditate. I'll be guiding you through a Sanskrit mantra chakra meditation, and all you need to do is relax and rest deeply in the stillness within. And I will say the Sanskrit mantras for you. So when you are ready, gently close your eyes and bring your awareness to your breath. And take a natural deep breath. Just continue to breathe naturally. Just resting your awareness on your breath. Breathing in, be aware that you are breathing in. And breathing out, be aware that you are breathing out. Casually observe the rise and fall of your abdomen with each breath. As I say the Sanskrit mantra Om 3 times. Om. 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 Allow the vibration of this mantra to carry you deeper into rest and relaxation, deeper into the stillness within. As you rest, simply observe any thoughts or emotions or sensations as they come and go, like passing clouds in the sky. In this moment, all is welcome. Whatever is here for you now, let it carry you deeper into the stillness within. Deeper into rest and relaxation. Just for this moment, there is nowhere we need to be, nothing we need to say or do or have. Continue to rest as I say this Sanskrit mantra for connecting to our inner self. Asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently and naturally, allow the vibration of this mantra to take you deeper into rest and relaxation. To that place of deep stillness and peace within. With your next breath, take your awareness to your root chakra at the base of your spine. In Sanskrit, this is called the Muladhara Chakra. Rest your awareness on this chakra as I say the Sanskrit mantra 3 times. So hum, so hum, so hum. Meaning, I am that, the pure boundless awareness through which life exists. Just rest for a moment in the vibration of this mantra, gently keeping your awareness at the base of your spine. With your next breath, take your awareness to your sacral chakra, 2 inches below your navel. In Sanskrit, this is called the Swadhisthana Chakra. Rest your awareness on this chakra as I chant the same Sanskrit mantra. So hum, so hum, so hum. I am that, the pure boundless awareness through which life exists. Just rest for a moment in the vibration of this mantra, gently keeping your awareness below your navel. With your next breath, take your awareness to your solar plexus chakra, located in your upper abdomen. In Sanskrit, this is called the Manipura Chakra. Rest your awareness on this chakra as I chant the same mantra. So hum, so hum, so hum. I am that, the pure boundless awareness through which life exists. Just rest for a moment in the vibration of this mantra, gently keeping your awareness in your upper abdomen. With your next breath, take your awareness to your heart chakra, located in the center of your chest. In Sanskrit, this is called the Anahata Chakra. Rest your awareness on this chakra as I say the same Sanskrit mantra. Soham, Soham, Soham. I am that, the pure boundless awareness through which life exists. Just rest for a moment in the vibration of this mantra, gently keeping your awareness in the center of your chest. With your next breath, take your awareness to your throat chakra, in the middle of your throat. In Sanskrit, this is called the Vishuddha Chakra. Rest your awareness on this chakra as I chant the same Sanskrit mantra. Soham, Soham, Soham. I am that, the pure boundless awareness through which life exists. Just rest for a moment in the vibration of this mantra, gently keeping your awareness on your throat. With your next breath, take your awareness to your third eye chakra in the middle of your forehead above your eyes. In Sanskrit, this is called the Ajna Chakra. Rest your awareness on this chakra as I chant the same mantra. Soham, Soham, Soham. I am that, the pure boundless awareness through which life exists. Just rest for a moment in the vibration of the mantra, gently keeping your awareness in the middle of your forehead above your eyes. With your next breath, take your awareness to your crown chakra at the top of your head. In Sanskrit, this is called the Sahasrara Chakra. Rest your awareness on this chakra as I say the same mantra. Soham, Soham, Soham. I am that, the pure boundless awareness through which life exists. Just rest for a moment in the vibration of this mantra, gently keeping your awareness at the top of your head. As you feel your crown chakra open and connect above to a divine source of universal life force energy known as prana in Sanskrit, imagine it as a divine golden light flowing down from source abundantly into each chakra and blessing it with vibrant health and vitality. So starting with the crown chakra, visualize or sense this beautiful divine golden light flowing abundantly through your crown chakra. See this golden light cascading through your third eye chakra as it washes through your throat chakra. And see this golden light dancing through your heart chakra as it swirls through your solar plexus chakra, flows down through your sacral chakra, and grounds itself in your root chakra. From your root chakra, see this golden light flowing into each and every cell in your body. See each and every cell in your body illuminate and glow with this vibrant health and vitality. And from your cells, let this golden light flow into your aura so that you are cocooned in this divine golden light. Let's take a moment to rest quietly in this beautiful life-affirming energy. Continue resting as I chant this Sanskrit mantra for peace. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Just rest for a moment in the vibration of this mantra. With our intention, we now see each chakra naturally adjust its energy to a frequency that is right for you. as we slowly begin to come out of this meditation, gently bring your awareness to your breath. And slowly and naturally, take a couple of deep breaths. Gently and slowly, start to move your body, starting with your fingers and toes, and naturally and slowly, extend yourself into a full, deep body stretch. As you start to feel present in your room, in your body, in this moment, take another natural deep breath. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes. Just continue to rest quietly for a moment with a gentle gaze in open-eyed meditation as I hand back to Marion.
Ooh, Pooja, that was utterly divine. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm all tingly here. What a treat for me to be on the receiving end of such a beautiful, powerful, still meditation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you enjoy doing that?
I did.
Oh, so lovely. So stay unmuted with me. So we're just going to move into satsang time, isn't it? There's another Sanskrit word, puja, and just to give us an interpretation or an explanation of satsang for us.
Satsang is conscious company. So spending time in conscious company.
Lovely, thank you. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be spending time in this energy, hanging out together, I call it. So this gives you an opportunity, if anybody wants to put anything in the chat, ask Pooja anything. And while we'll be watching that, Pooja and I will both be watching the chat to see if anything, just because this is being recorded, so I just want to remind you, we do read out what you say in the chat, but we never make a reference to your name, or if anything comes in that looks personal or identifies you in any way, we wouldn't read that out. Or you can specify that as well. But so some comments coming in there. Pooja, can you see them? That was beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
So I just wanted to. It was so lovely for me to hear the mantras and how powerful and potent they are. Oh, look, this is a lovely, felt like flood tingly warmth when we reach the crown chakra. I found that exactly the same. What is it about the mantras that makes them so powerful?
I think it's because it is a language of energy. So we don't really need to concern ourselves with the meaning. It's the energy the words carry that have the power of transforming us at a very basic energetic level.
Right. So it's the vibration of sound that's really creating that, because I could feel myself resonating. Oh, there's some comments coming in. The visualization of the light coming through was just beautiful. Thank you so much, Pooja. To feel realigned after the rebalancing and the light flowing through my chakras is really powerful. Very special meditation and very helpful, your top 10 spiritual practices. Lovely, lovely. Can you see these?
Yes, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
And I think, sorry, go on.
No, I was just going to say I did feel a little nervous at the beginning. A little bit of emotion caught me as I started to talk about my dad, but that's only natural, so I forgive myself.
Totally. And also it is quite nerve-wracking, isn't it, when we're here and, you know, there's a lot of people on this call listening. So, and Pooja, I think this is one of the reasons why I wanted you to be here, is that I was alongside you in a way while you were navigating these times that took you and the family to your absolute limits. And yet, as you said, even though you were stretched beyond and didn't know actually how you could even breathe from one moment to the other, you found these moments of, and this is it, isn't it? It's in our suffering. It's in these dark nights that actually become our liberation and become our opening. And I love the way you've absolutely used this to grow and deepen your own connection and serve your clients in this way.
Yes, thank you.
Comments coming in here.
Oh, yeah, I'm just having a little read.
Oh, I'd love to be able to share this with others. Well, the recording will be sent out to all of you who are registered. So what it's up to Pooja, do you give your permission to share?
Of course, of course.
And Pooja does have a website. Do you want to put it, can you just type it in, Pooja?
Shall I just type it into the chat?
As my first attempt was incorrect, wasn't it? But I did get it right in my second newsletter.
That's okay.
Oh, share chanting with, oh, I see.
I've just put my website in the chat there.
Love the mantras. Does Shanti mean peace?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Yeah, really lovely to hear your voice. And what I love is there are lots of people here online. Pooja and I can both see your names, and we know so many of you. There are some people I don't know. But the power of just coming together like this online, even though we can't see each other, but can you all feel the resonance and the beauty and that sense I always get? I feel very comforted when we do this, and it sort of recharges me for the day. It makes me feel that we're not on our own. And Pooja, you know, we both share a love of silence and stillness, don't we? And can feel that resonance sort of supporting us as we navigate our daily lives.
Absolutely. I just love stillness. It's been transforming for me. So I think when you experience it for yourself, you make time for it, because there's nothing quite like it that can transform you and heal you at such a deep, profound level.
Yes. Lovely comment here about, thank you for sharing your experience about your dad and your spiritual practices. Very practical and profound, true spirituality to me. I completely agree with that comment, the person that's written that, because everything that I offer has got to be that. It's all very well having spiritual practices, but if we're living in la land with them, then it's of no help, is it? Because when we're faced with everyday life, it's no good unless we can actually use this and embody it more and more and actually make a difference to our lives in a very practical way. And Pooja, I've seen you embody that, and we're all growing, aren't we, and evolving. There are no observers in here, even though I've dedicated decades of my life to this, and actually you have too, Pooja. I hadn't realized how far back your spiritual practices go, but we're constantly learning, aren't we, and being invited to find new and evolving ways to come back and stay in the center.
Absolutely.
Do you feel, you know, we are in unprecedented times this year? What's your sort of sense about this year especially, or what's going on right now? How are you?
I feel as if we are in a global void. You know, that dark time before the light. You know, they say it's darkest before dawn. So I do feel we're going through that transitional period globally where ultimately we will emerge as brighter beings. I was just talking to someone a few days ago, and until COVID came about, they felt the speed of life was so fast. Everything was go, 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 and it's like you're on the treadmill of life, and that's not the true meaning of life. So I know there has been a lot of suffering and a lot of challenges, and I've experienced some too with COVID. But the silver lining or the grace in it is that everyone has had a time to pause. And it's in that pause, in that stillness, that the seed of healing and transformation can take birth, and I think it's essential for everyone to experience that at some point in their life, to find out the true meaning of their life, the purpose of why we're here, so that they can go on to live more meaningful lives themselves.
Yes, 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 yes. That's beautiful, beautiful. I couldn't agree more. And actually, I don't know if anyone saw the inauguration, President Biden yesterday, but the young 22-year-old Amanda, surname I can't remember, the poet, the youngest poet laureate in the US, her quote, and Pooja, you put it on your Instagram page, and I liked it last night. It blew me away. Actually, I was in tears, and she said, I can't even, Pooja, if you remember if I'm quoting this correctly, but I wrote it down at the time, something like, are we brave enough to see the light, and are we brave enough to be the light? It was something like that, wasn't it, Pooja?
Yes, yes.
In front of millions and millions, she said this with this incredible presence, and I was just like, wow, we are absolutely on the cusp of this extraordinary transformation. And I loved your story, Pooja, of the footsteps, because that's it exactly, isn't it? We as a planet, we are being held at these times. There's some lovely quotes. Oh, somebody's asked about the recording. You will get that automatically by registering for the Zoom, but I have set it up that you will get the recording automatically. I think it comes out of within 24 hours, about 24 hours afterwards. So you will get your link to the recording. Someone else has put, it was amazing. So I'm excited. I think we are, aren't we, together, Pooja, of how much transformation we have witnessed just this last year alone compared to 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years ago.
Absolutely.
It's like our time has come, and especially for women as well. And also we need our conscious men, but there's also the conscious men in my life are reminding me and us that it is the women, wasn't it? The Dalai Lama said that it's the women. It's our time to step up and carry this new vibration. So we just got a few more minutes, and then we are going to be wrapping this up. And Pooja, is there anything else you want to add?
No, I just want to thank everyone for taking the time to be here today. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Marion, for inviting me to be a part of this webinar. It's a real honor, and I'm so, so deeply grateful that I can't tell you. So thank you very much. I think I've known you now for 5 years, and you have been such a bright light in my life, and I thank you for that. And I know there's so many people here who know you personally, and you've been that bright light. You've set an example for us, you've walked the talk, and you've inspired us to stand up, show up in this world in our authentic energy. So I really want to thank you for that.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. This is the joy, isn't it, when we all share and help each other. Oh, seconded. We're here, aren't we, to uplift each other and inspire each other to be the best we can be. So I don't think there's anything that makes my heart sing more than to see you, Pooja, just step fully into your light. So thank you for accepting the invitation.
Thank you.
I'm sure that we have all benefited, and I'm just sitting here glowing. I feel it just feels amazing. Thank you. And And all the facilitators that have been here and are going to be the ones that are going to come. We're all part of this transformation, aren't we? All right, so I think it's time. Pooja, would you like to just give a final blessing before I give the closing blessing?
Okay, so if we can just take a deep breath and close our eyes. And just bring your awareness to your heart. May I be at peace. Excuse me. May I be at peace. May I awaken to the light of my own true nature. May I be healed, and may I be the source of healing for others. And so it is, so it is, so it is. And taking a deep breath in, can open your eyes. Or Marion, you wanted to add something?
I'll add something now. Thank you. That was beautiful. Okay, everybody. So I'm just going to do a closing prayer as we prepare to close this sacred space together. Maybe let's close our eyes again. Let's take a few moments to experience the stillness, the grace, our collective presence, the unconditional love of the boundless and formless. We ask that we are wrapped up and held and embraced in this energy now. That we breathe in faith and trust that all is well. May we find the courage to speak our truth and to be the change that we wish to see in the world. Let us bring our hands together and rub them together and create a warmth. Rub the palms together, create a friction, rub, rub, rub. Beautiful energy. And now let's bathe our eyes and feel the unconditional love of grace, the universe, prana, flowing down through our bodies, integrating all that we've experienced today. And with that, then we can massage our faces, the back of our heads and necks and shoulders, and have a lovely final stretch with our arms out wide, ready to meet and greet every moment freshly, knowing that we've got all these wonderful resources and each other to carry us along the path. Another final big deep breath in and release that breath, and we can open our eyes. So thank you again, Pooja, for being here and for such a beautiful, beautiful meditation and sharing your wisdom with us. And thank you to all of you that are here, that are part of this space that we've created together. And we're going to say a big goodbye. And if anybody's got anything, remember, you can contact Pooja on her website or through an email. Obviously, you can always contact me as well. Otherwise, we're going to say a goodbye from me.
Thank you and goodbye from me.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.